Hello, everyone, and welcome to my first live video on my YouTube channel. I am super excited, and this is my first time doing this, so here we go. The truth about the debate. Last night, I have to say the debate was a joke. It was a joke, and the monitors were an epic fail, and they were horrible, horrible. And I have to say, David Morrell was just a complete joke. NBC News should be ashamed and embarrassed for what he did. Like, he did not fact check anything that Kamara said about assault weapons of guns, banning them, about the open border, about the inflation, about fraction. He did not fact check her about anything that she said was a complete lie. But as far as Trump, anything that he said, he fact checked everything. And then the other lady, I have no idea what her name is, and to me, she's just irrelevant. She's just a joke. And I have to say, NBC should be embarrassed. Those two of them should be fired. Fired. Was it me or anything was addressed in a debate last night? Anything was addressed about the open border, the climate change, the inflation, gas prices? Was anything addressed? The only thing I remember was abortion was addressed. And what else that I can think of? Yeah, that's it. And then, Trump mentioned the open borders. But as far as Kamala Harrison, what is her policy? What is she trying to do to change what's going on right now? She's been in vice president for 3.5 years. 3.5 years. What has she done? What has she done? She kept saying last night she has a plan. She has a plan. She has a plan. What plan do you have? And if you do have a plan, why you're not doing it now? Why do you have to wait until you become office? Because there's no plan. There's no plan. She's lying to the American people. She's saying that she's going to do X, Y, and Z. She's not going to do anything, people. She's just trying to get votes. She's just trying to manipulate the American people and gaslight them. She's trying to get Black American votes and Hispanic votes. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to get illegal migrant votes, offer them free money, offer them free health care, offer them 150K for new homes, offer them, for new parents when new mom delivered their babies that she's going to give them $6,000. That's going to put us more in debt, more in inflation, because that's government money that they're giving free, and we're just going to be in more in trouble. And how that's helping the American people? Why help the illegal migrants? What about the American people that have been here, that's suffering, that's living paycheck by paycheck? The veterans, the homeless, our school education. Why she hasn't talked about that? Everyone's just blaming Trump, Trump, Trump. But what about her? Why no one's not taking her accountability for the things that she has done for 3.5 years? She's just going back to Trump when he was president of 2020. Like, she's just gaslighting. She's just deflecting. She's not talking about what's going on right now, and all she's doing is deflecting stuff in the past. And no one's not asking questions. I feel like David Newell was just very soft on her because maybe they're friends. And he cannot stand Donald Trump. You should have seen the look in his face. Like, he was just cutting Donald Trump off, not letting him speak. He was completely rude, and he was not fair. Quite honestly, it was 3 against 1. But I'm so glad that Donald Trump stand his ground, and he did the best that he can, to be honest with you, because it wasn't fair. It was unjust. It was disgusting. And they should be ashamed of themselves, and they should be fired. Like, this is just effing ridiculous. It is. Like, the house prices are just going high. Like, people like me that's suffering, that who wants to buy a house for the first time, I can't even go to do grocery shopping because things are so expensive. Like, I'm living paycheck by paycheck, and it's like, it's just horrible. When Trump was in office, I didn't have all this trouble. I didn't have all these finances issues like I'm having now. And it's not only me, it's other American middle class people that's going through this. They don't even know when they're going to have their next meal on their table, living paycheck by paycheck, trying to support their children, trying to support their family, paying the bills, rent sky high. Like enough is enough. And I just pray that American people wake up their eyes and see the liar that Kamala Harrison is, that she is a liar. And I pray to God that she does not become in office, because if she does, us American people, we will be in trouble. Honestly, we will be in trouble. The country will never be the same again if she is elected in office. And I'm just being quite honest with you guys. Despite how you feel about Trump, but come on, we didn't have these issues. We didn't have war. We didn't have inflation. We didn't have gas prices, excuse me. We didn't have all these issues that we're having now. She didn't even talk about the war of Gaza and Israel. She didn't even make a plan how she's going to release the hostages when she could have done that. You get what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. And I'm just sick of it. And I just pray to God that, God can turn everything around and he sees what's going on and he will make Trump the next president of the United States and clean this mess up that we have, and not for us to be in debt, to stop the war and put everyone in their place. Because right now they're laughing at us. Right now, Vladimir Putin and the other president from China, which I don't know his name, they're laughing at us because we're weak right now. We're weak and we're vulnerable. So if they want to start a war with us, who's going to help us? The congressman? Biden, where is he? He's at the beach sleeping somewhere. Kamala, what she can do, she can't do anything. She's not a good fit to lead our country. She's not a good fit. She is not a good fit at all. We need someone strong and that's going to lead, and wish that is Donald Trump. I'm sorry, that is Donald Trump. Period. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say about that. And it's just crazy. And I just found out because it was like breaking news this morning, and I know everyone's been talking about it, that Taylor Swift is endorsing Kamala Harris. Oh my gosh. Wow. And I have to say, I'm not surprised at all because there was some talk behind it that she was going to endorse Kamala Harris, and what she did. And she did a statement, which I'm going to read to you. Like many of you, excuse me, pardon me, like many of you, I watched the debate tonight. And if you haven't already, now is a great time to do your research on issues at hand and the stance these candidates take on the topics that matters to you the most. As a voter, I make sure to watch and read everything I can about the potential, excuse me, their proposal policies and plans. Okay, you're right. Recently, I was made aware that the AL of me falsely endorsing Donald Trump presidency runs was posted on his site. It really conducts up my fears around AI and the damage of spreading misinformation. The simplest way to combat misinformation is with the truth. Okay. I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in 2024 prudential, potential presidential election. I am voting for Kamala Harris because she fights for the rights and causes I believe need a warrior to champion them. I think she is a steady-handed, gifted leader, and I believe we can accomplish so many more in this country. Okay, this is just foolishness. Foolishness, what she made this statement. And I have to say it's foolishness. So she's a leader, but what have she done for the last 3.5 years? What what leader? Full of bullshit and ridiculous, and it's just nonsense. It's foolishness. She has done nothing. She has not been a leader. What she has been doing is just hiding underneath the rock like Joe Biden and lying to the American people that Joe Biden is fine. There's nothing wrong with him. He doesn't have any health issues or anything. Complete total bullshit. Okay. She's not a leader. She is weak. She doesn't know how to run this country. She doesn't know she doesn't care about the people. She doesn't care about the American people, point blank, period. She doesn't. And that's a fact. And a lot of people are waking up and seeing about this. And I just cannot wait until November 5th. I cannot wait. Everyone's going to do what's best for them. But what I'm asking is just realize what's going on. Realize how you're struggling each and every day. Obviously, the rich people they're not struggling because they're rich. So it doesn't affect them, to be honest with you, but middle class like me and you, it affects us. It affects our children and our children's children. And that's what we need to take care of. And we need to take care of the veterans. We need to take care of the homeless. They're the one that's suffering, especially the veterans that they put their life on the line to fight for this country. And this is what they get. This is what they deserve. Absolutely not. So I just hope and pray that a lot of Americans open their eyes and see what's truly going on and what's truly right, and not believe Kamala Harris lies and her bullshit. And that's all I have to say about that topic. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. That's it on my YouTube channel, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. What's truly going on, what's truly right, not believe lies and her bullshit. That's all I have to say about that topic. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. That's it on my YouTube channel, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. There. That's different. Okay. So, okay. Mm, mm.
Look, this is what I was talking about. They're saying Republicans claim she was wearing these pearl earrings
Yeah.
for H1. And, they always try to make it seem like the Republicans are crazy and all that stuff is so far fetched. But if you just look at, I've seen like snippets of videos. She always like says things that are just like weird little catchphrases, not very clever. And she was just on point with her responses. Like like Marlene, like when you said, she had some good responses. I was like, yeah, she actually did. And then this came out, this allegation. Who knows if it's true? But
Yeah.
are you going to do to fix this problem with inflation? Thank you. Well, let's start with this. And families and individuals are dealing with the realities of that bread costs more, that gas costs more. And we have to understand what that means. That's about the cost of living going up. That's about having to stress and stretch limited resources. That's about a source of stress for families that is not only economic, but is on a daily level, something that is a heavy weight to carry. So it is something that we take very seriously, very seriously. And we know from the history of this issue in the United States that when you see these prices go up, it has a direct impact on the quality of life for all people in our country. So it's a big issue, and we take it seriously. And it is a priority there. I don't know. Exactly, David. Prime example. She's always saying a whole lot of nothing. What she usually says equates to absolutely nothing.
Amen, Sister Asha. Amen. And that's what I've been trying to tell people. Absolutely nothing. And you know what? Marlene has a point, and I noticed it too last night, that she was just answering the questions very strategically, and she was very calm. She was nervous in the beginning, but then when she got her foot setting in, she just knew exactly what to say. And when you listen to her other videos, she was not making any sense. So I do kind of believe that speculation that she may be wearing those earrings, someone may be talking to her ear. I don't know. I'm not going to say it's conspiracy because I don't like conspiracy, but it's a possibility. And I wouldn't put it past the Democrats. I wouldn't. Oh gosh. That's it, Sister Ashley. Like I agree with you. And I agree with Sister Marlene too. Like last night debate, at first she was nervous. And then once she got her foot setting, she was just answering the questions very, very strategically. Like she just like knew what she was going to say. She knew what she was going to talk about. Like she was like, obviously she prepared. She had a week to prepare, but it just felt like it was prepped. If if you understand what I'm saying. Because if you look at past videos, especially the one that Ashley just posted, some of the stuff that she said does not make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So it just sounds a little suspect to me. It really does because like I don't know. It just sounds a little suspect. And yeah.
Absolutely nothing. It means nothing. That was a great video. But could this be AI? Be edited through AI. You're not a Kamala supporter, but you're giving this girl way too much credit. Like I've seen so many other silly phrases and nonsense that she says. Well, she looked really nervous in that video. Like she was like maybe on like maybe she had a tooth extracted. Like that's what that looked like right there. But in the debate, she seemed like she was well on her feet. But I guess you gotta like prepare for it, and they probably like had her in a room and really like going in. And wow, that's a different person if that was an AI edited. So you're now no longer are you necessarily keeping those private files in some file cabinet that's locked in the basement of the house. It's on your laptop, and it's then therefore up here in this cloud that exists above us, right? It's no longer in a physical place. See, Brother David, here you don't got to be scared to share. This little group, you can say what you have to say. It's only us here.
Yes, Brother David, speak your truth. And like I keep saying, we need more free speech than less speech. And I agree with Sister Ashley. Voice your opinion. There's no right or wrong answers. I feel like everyone has entitled to their opinion to express themselves how they feel and not feel like they're being attacked or ashamed. And I'm just so sick of tired of people doing that. And like I said, we need to have more speech than less speech. Amen.
Look at that. Well, she's insulting him. I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting Black and brown people all across this country today. Now, Senator Harris said she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way. That's it. can say what you have to say. It's only us here. All right. I deleted the last one, Ash, but I did watch a couple more videos. I actually went to her Kamala Harris page on TikTok and I saw some of the videos and she does sound exactly like what David was sounding or was presenting tonight, but she just sounds a lot different during the debate. So
Right.
I think you're right. I think that there is an earpiece and the answers are being given to her. I just don't know how she's able to speed up her voice. Like, you know, she was quick on her feet. All the other times when she talked on her TikTok, she talks slow, kind of like me. Where's that? I've been watching all of the clips that David's showing me. We are in for it if she wins this election. We are in for it. Donald Trump is probably like, what in the world is happening? Okay, baby. I mean, oh no, I definitely don't. Like, no, I take back what I said after watching all those clips. I'm like, whoa, that's why, you know what I mean? I don't know anything about politics. I really don't. Look at Donald. Look at Donald Trump's face. Look at look at how he smiles. Look at salty. All right, I noticed something very important. I don't know if any of you can go back to the debate. All right, go back to the debate and go to the closing part, like 2 minutes. Like, you know how when it's ending, go to the very last part of the debate. Yo, she sounds like she does in all those videos that David shared. Go back to the debate right now on YouTube. Go to like the last 2 minutes of the video. What what was that about? Did they like speed it up when she was talking? Because now I see what he's talking about. If you can take your reporters to 1 hour and 44 minutes, go to 1 hour and 44 minutes, speed it all the way through. Watch how she sounds like those other videos. How is she sounding so prepared? She was speaking a lot faster, and then towards the end, it was like somebody took something out of her mouth to help her speak. Like she was just going right back to the way she normally says something not right there. There's something weird about that. If you don't believe me, go look. Go to like 1 hour and 40 minutes where she responds and she sounds like really quick on the beat, and then go to 1 hour and 44 minutes and look how slow she sounds.
So that's how it works. Different. No. Fine. Fine. Every single. Let's put that to the side. Let's address this comment. So of course, I looked up, what is this? And I'm not gonna say anything. It's my other. It's like, it's true. So allegedly. All right, so these are the Nova, each one.
final thoughts on
Russia. Russia. Why does it log me out? What happened?
Was it your by higher time? And then Donald Trump gets back to every single point. Let's put that to the side. Let's address this comment. So of course, I looked up what is this, and I'm not going to say anything because my other account is already on warning.